the difficulties of reconciliation. And just what I have made is outlining what we are doing on the process of national reconciliation. But truly, reconciliation is the most difficult to achieve, particularly in a country that has fought for a very long time. Sometimes in an armed struggle, you would be fighting the person you think is the oppressor. Sometimes you would turn against your own selves when you differ. This happened in our case in South Sudan. As SPLM, we had gone through several splits. In 1983, we had a split on just what is it we are fighting for. In 1991, we also had another split. And that polarized our society. Last year, August 8th, I was invited to a function to remember the death, or the burial actually, the burial. We had celebrated the commemoration of the death of our first leader, Dr. John Garang. But on the 8th of August, this is when we buried him. So I was invited to that commemoration. And suddenly I realized our communities are still divided on the issues of the struggle, of the split. Because in the split, we fought each other. I led a faction, Dr. Yon led a faction. And the conflict was so intense that innocent people died in the process. So in that function, I told the gathering that, well, we have achieved the objective, but we have not achieved reconciliation because our people are still divided. It needs us to take bold steps so that our people can reconcile. And I offered my apology to people who were affected, or those who were affected, either their kins died in the intense struggle of the same movement, or their kins got displaced, or they lost property. This is important so that we as one nation can move together. But the difficulty is in that such apologies sometimes do not get the blessing of all. There will be somebody who will say, well, if you apologize on acts done under your leadership, then who will apologize on acts done on the other person's leadership? Now that's a big problem with us in South Sudan today. And we are also asking assistance in this, because there are people who have gone through such a process, whether in the Eastern Europe, the old Yugoslavia. The struggle among themselves was also intense, similarly like our struggle in South Sudan. So we would want to be assisted by people who have undergone such a process. our society is highly traumatized because people who have been subjected to war for over half a century, they know nothing, only violence. And that was manifested last week when a large group of youth attacked, in a retaliatory attack, another community. So I always say our society is violent. It is not only